Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge von Let's Play Game of Thrones, das Rollenspiel. Wir sind hier im Flussrad und ja, haben uns jetzt mal dazu entschieden, oder ich habe mich dazu entschieden, dass wir nochmal vor dem Finale in Königsmund, was jetzt glaube wirklich das Finale sein würde. Ich dachte schon bei Harten wäre es. Also wie die das da gesagt haben, so gibt's kein Zurück mehr und alles, das lässt sehr auf Finale schließen. Wollen wir uns noch um eine letzte Nebenquest kümmern, und zwar hat Corin Halbhand Mors eine Nachricht geschrieben, er möge doch wieder zurück an die Mauer kommen, weil dort Wildlingsüberfälle zunehmen. Ganz viele Leichen. Oh, ja, voll der Slalom. Ich will über die drüber laufen. Außer über Blutsucher, die laufe ich gerne drüber. Norden. Die schwarze Festung. Vielleicht haben wir eigentlich auch wieder eine Statue für Walter dabei. Ich glaube, eine haben wir bestimmt übersehen im Laufe dieses Spiels. Eine habe ich, denke ich mal, nicht gefunden. Mal sehen. Lädt auf jeden Fall relativ lange. Wir sind doch lange nicht mehr hier gewesen. Warte, nee, das ist falsche Taste gewesen. Der Krieger. Ja, aber der zählt ja nicht, oder? Na, ich werde mal mit Walter wieder reden.
I couldn't bear eating in the common hall with him around.
That son of a bitch. Oh, he said he's a wildling. He should have been kicked out of the Night's Watch long ago.
Oh shit. Patrick, ist was passiert? Scheinbar haben wir doch noch ein bisschen mehr zu tun hier an der Mauer.
Mors?
Patrick, what are you doing here?
It's forbidden to talk to the prisoners, Mors. You'll have to move off, you and whoever your friend is there.
This man is Sir Alester Sarwick, a very old friend of mine. I can fully vouch for him.
I see. All the same, that's no concern of mine.
You said that Patrick was your prisoner. What did he do?
There have been some very grisly murders committed.
If I may, pray tell us more about the murders.
Brothers of the Night's Watch have been killed, sir. The murders are all the same. Genuine wildling sacrifices, like we sometimes see beyond the wall.
How many men have been killed?
5. The first 3 victims were members of the group of builders sent to seal the breach at Icemark. Another one was found in the tunnels of Molestown. The last one has only just been killed, right here at Castle Black. Adam Flowers was leading the investigation and has declared that Patrick is the culprit.
It has nothing to do with me. You have to trust me, Mors. I barely knew the murdered ones.
From what I understand, the crimes all seem to be wildling rituals. What makes you think Patrick is responsible?
Adam says he has evidence. I'm not supposed to say anything more, but everyone here at Castle Black knows that Patrick came to us from beyond the wall.
I'd like to carry out my own investigation with Alistair's help.
Well, I suppose I can give you access to the old stables where one of the murders happened, but you have to promise to me that you won't bugger up what we're doing.
On my honor.
If you're a friend of Mors, you can't be short of it. Tell the guard on duty I sent you. He'll let you through.
Thank you, Duncan.
Was? Der hat den Duncan genannt, aber hier im Deutschen heißt er wieder Donald. Patrick muss entlastet werden. Begebt euch an den Schauplatz des Mordes und beginnt dort mit euren Untersuchungen. Natürlich. Für einen alten Freund, obwohl, ich weiß gar nicht, so hart befreundet war mir jetzt Donald, aber Patrick fand ich eigentlich ganz nett und er hat uns geholfen, deswegen lass mich hier vorbei.
I need to take a look around here. I've got Duncan's permission.
What about him?
He's with me and has permission too. Go and check with Duncan if you don't believe me.
No, I believe you. You can go through.
Wie gnädig. Okay. Adam Flowers, ist der nicht sowieso total inkompetent? Ich meine, wir haben doch schon mal irgendwie Verräter für den aufspüren müssen.
Flowers.
Mors, it's been a long time. And you, my lord. How can we help you? Have you come to join our order?
No, I am just here to accompany Mors on his voyage. I am Sir Alester of House Sarwick.
So, you're from the south. I would have enjoyed talking to you about the delights of the Riverlands. Unfortunately, I don't have much time to spare. I have an investigation to lead.
That's why I've come to see you. It would seem that Patrick has been arrested.
All our leads do point to his guilt, I'm afraid. It's a grisly business. In total, 5 of our brothers have been found with their chests open and their hearts ripped out.
Could you tell us anything more about these murders?
Very well. It started with a group of builders who were sent to Icemark. 3 of them were murdered in grisly fashion. Initially, it seemed clear that it was a wilding ritual, carried out by the remnants of Gorn's gang, that you fought.
But there have been more murders since then, is that so?
Indeed. The steward called Chop was murdered in Molestown, and Miles died right here. Each scene has been identical, with wilding trinkets and the body in the same position.
What clues led you to believe Patrick is guilty?
Firstly, Patrick was found beyond the wall. I've long suspected him of being a wildling. What's more, he was close to each of the crime scenes. At Icemark, he was one of the builders whom Halfhand was charged with protecting. As it happens, he was also there in Molestown at the very moment there was a murder in the tunnels.
He was with me when we were searching the tunnels.
That proves nothing. He must have killed him before that. Walder was with him at Sybil's, but he was in a drunken sleep just before the crime. Patrick must have taken advantage of this to take his leave quietly. And now the stables. Who do you think was found in the area? Him again. For me, it's absolutely clear. Patrick is the killer. It makes sense, as everything leads us to believe he's a wildling.
Das ist ja auch alles sehr an den Haaren herbeigezogen.
Patrick is no wildling. I will swear on it. He's a true northerner who only went beyond the wall to avenge his family.
I'd really like to believe you, Mors. But the evidence is overwhelming.
What evidence? Is there more?
Searching carefully through his belongings, we found some wildling objects. Trinkets made of feather and bone. They were well hidden, but they bear a striking resemblance to the dire things we found where each of the murders happened. It's best you start believing it, Mors.
I have fought alongside Patrick. He's a loyal brother. I'll do my own investigating. Come on, Alester.
Do as you wish, Mors. But just remember that I'm the officer in charge, so try not to get in the way of our work.
Trägt euch den Geruch von Miles Körper ein, damit ihr an seiner Spur folgt. Oh, ich bin gar nicht Mors. Hier, Maus, da. Schnupper, Schnupper. Findet heraus, was er vor seinem Tod getan hat. Okay. Mal bisschen schnuppern. So, mal schauen, was der gute Miles alles so getan hat. Wir wollen natürlich unseren Patrick hier raushauen. Oh. Hier lang geht's. Okay. Na, wo war er wohl? Okay. Hier hoch. Nein. Da entlang. Hallo Rabe. Oder Krähe. Geh weg. Okay. Also vielleicht finden wir heraus, dass Patrick es doch war und Patrick ist einfach nur scheiße. Das kann natürlich auch sein, aber irgendwie, es gibt wirklich in jedem Rollenspiel so ein Ding, wo man einen Mordfall aufklären muss, oder?
And his dog tore the other one's throat right out. I've never seen anything like it. That man is the best warrior I've ever set eyes on.
Der redet bestimmt über uns. Mors, komm mal hierher.
Mors, you're back. And it seems you brought a southern friend. Is that him?
We'll have to talk later, Lothar. We're in the middle of an investigation and have precious little time.
I'll wager it's about the murder of Miles. Am I right? I might have something for you. He was an old friend of mine.
It seems Miles came to these outbuildings before he died. Were you here then, by any chance?
Aye, I saw him leave the building with Patrick just before his tragic death.
Patrick, you say? Yet he claimed not to know any of the victims.
Let's go back and speak to him.
Oh, vielleicht,
He wrung his neck.
ja. Vielleicht ist unser Patrick doch gar nicht so gut, wie wir dachten. Vielleicht ist er ja doch der Bescheißer. Das kann natürlich auch sein. Ja. So. Patrick, du hast uns angelogen, du Schwein. Ich will mit Patrick reden, alleine bitte.
Duncan, I need to ask your prisoner a few questions about the murders.
Very well, but be quick. I'll give you a few minutes.
Thank you. Patrick, you know about the rumors going around that you're a wildling, don't you?
You know it's all horseshit as well as I do, Mors.
But Adam seems to have found several wildling objects in your belongings.
Someone's trying to pin it on me. I've no idea where those things have come from.
If that's true, I won't let them execute you. Believe me. But I've just discovered that you were seen with Miles near the outbuildings, right before he died. Earlier, you claimed not to know any of the victims. If you're hiding things from me, don't expect my help.
I made a promise, Mors. I swore by the gods.
You're about to be shortened by a head, Patrick.
You would betray the word of a brother? Wasn't it you who taught me that the bond that unites us is as strong as the wall itself?
Your silence does nothing to further my search, Patrick. And a murderer still runs free, killing our brothers one by one.
You no doubt speak truly. I got on quite well with Miles. I saw a lot of him since we returned from our mission at your side. However, he was worried since his fierce argument with Wat. He even intended to leave Castle Black. He was scared he'd be killed.
Miles was going to forswear his vows.
I tried to talk him out of it, Mors, but he made me promise not to give away his secret.
And do you know what was behind his argument with Wat?
It was something about a patrol they had both been in, but I wasn't able to find out anything more.
It might serve us well to have a few words with this Wat.
You've had your time, lads.
Patrick hat einen Streit zwischen Mors und Miles erwähnt, den Mord auf der schwarzen Festung. Wat hat bestimmte Informationen für euch. Ich dachte erst irgendwie, keine Ahnung, Patrick sagt jetzt, dass er eine Beziehung mit Miles hätte, aber das war es dann doch nicht. Schade. Wäre lustig gewesen. Wo ist der denn? What? Ach, da. Nein, das ist Alester. Scheiße. Hä? Das Quest-Symbol zeigt genau auf die Stelle. Ah, hier oben. Aber wer von euch ist Wat? Du mit dem Bogen?
What? Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course, Mors.
It seems you had a quarrel with one of the victims over a patrol. We would like you to tell us more.
Huh? How do you know about that? More to the point, who the hell are you?
Just answer his question. What's so special about this patrol?
Very well. 4 years ago, Miles and I were both part of a mission beyond the wall. We were on the trail of a band of wildlings, but they found us first. I don't remember much more. Just that it ended in gruesome circumstances. One of our brothers had had his heart torn out by the wildlings. Miles was reminded of this when he heard about these recent murders.
So, all the murders are linked to this old patrol?
Even worse than that. According to Miles, the 5 brothers who've been killed were members of it. One by one. We're being picked off like fleas.
So why didn't you mention this earlier?
Because my memory of it is very vague. But as for Miles, he was certain the killer had to be one of us. A member of that patrol. He wanted to warn Lord Commander, but I stopped him. We can't go accusing one of our own based on vague memories.
Do you remember who was in the patrol? Who was in charge?
Not really, no. It was all so long ago. The worst thing's not knowing what's behind the next tree.
I can imagine. Thank you for your help, Wat. Alester, we should go check the patrol records. They might clear all this up.
You must find the one that's doing this, Mors. I really don't want to end up with a hole in my chest.
Oh, shut your mouth, there's Mors.
There's more to do yet. Let's hope we find what we need in the Lord Commander's records. We risk finding further victims if we waste too much time.
Dann lasst uns schnell machen. Aber irgendwie glaube ich diesem Watt auch nicht so ganz, dass er sich an überhaupt nichts mehr erinnern kann. Das ist doch auch irgendwie komisch. Aber naja, vielleicht sagt er ja die Wahrheit. Aber wenn es irgendwas mit der Patrouille zu tun hat, dann ist ja Patrick schon wieder eher raus, ne? Warum sollte Patrick es auf diese Patrouille abgesehen haben, wenn er kein Mitglied davon dieser war? So, einmal nach oben. Können einmal mit Walter reden.
Good day to you, Mors.
I haven't forgotten.
May the seven keep you from...
Okay, nein, ich habe nichts mehr für ihn. So, Quest. Patrouille im verfluchten Wald. Anführer Adam Flower oder Adam Bloom. Ich wusste doch, der ist scheiße. Grenzer Miles, Heatman, Ward, Tom und Argilag. Die Patrouille musste nach einer gefährlichen Begegnung mit einer Bande von Wildlingen früher als geplant umkehren. 2 Mitglieder der Patrouille wurden im Schlaf gefangen genommen. Argilag und Adam Bloom. Adam kehrt einige Tage später unversehrt zurück, nachdem er flüchten konnte. Argilag wurde jedoch bestialisch bei einem Widerlingsritual getötet. Sein Körper wurde mit offener Brust und herausgerissenen Herzen gefunden. Ich glaube, es ist Zeit, dass wir Adam Flowers stellen.
Adam Flowers was in charge of this infamous patrol. And of all those who took part, only Watt is still alive.
We should try and find out more about Flowers.
You're right. Let's go search his chest.
Ich hab doch gesagt, dass der Kacke ist. Ich wusste es. Also ich wusste nicht, dass der Mörder ist. Ich wusste nur, dass er inkompetenter als Ermittler ist, aber... wessen Habseligkeiten sind jetzt Westen? Rüstung der Nachtwache. Die ist aber nicht so gut, oder? Das ist diese Standard, die wir damals auch hatten, ja. Hm. Oh. Du bist zurückgekommen, Adam. Stolzierend wie ein fetter Kapuan. Angeblich bist du in den Fängen der Wildlinge entkommen, aber ich habe gesehen, was wirklich passiert ist. Du verdienst den Tod mehr als alle anderen auf der schwarzen Festung. Wenn du willst, dass niemand die Wahrheit erfährt, dann lege vor dem nächsten Vollmond 5 Golddrachen unter den Rand des Brunnens von Mulvar. Oder? Nee, warte, den haben sie ja tot. Oder der ist nicht tot, der Argilag.
Sir, our Adam might not be so innocent.
This letter suggests he performed the sacrifice himself 4 years ago.
Oh. Mist. Jetzt habe ich irgendwas abgebrochen von den Gesprächen. Wir kaufen aber auch nichts Neues, die Leute hier immer. Schade.
That's very different to the version of events given in the patrol's report. I need to question him as soon as possible.
Dann versuchen wir das auch so schnell wie möglich zu machen. Mulvar war die Rede von, meine ich. Dann gehen wir mal nach Mulvar und schauen, was der gute Adam Flowers denn so alles zu verbergen hat. Oder auch nicht, oder auch doch, wer weiß. Okay, ich kann die nochmal wem fragen.
Duncan, do you know where I can find Adam?
Of course. He's just left Castle Black with Watt. Another body seems to have been found near Molestown.
Ice and darkness. Watt is the only member of the patrol still alive. Flowers is probably finishing off his last victim.
Adam's got him exactly where he wants him. Damn it all. We need to find them immediately.
Adam Flower hat zusammen mit den letzten Überlebenden per Patrouille die schwarze Festung mit Ziel Mulvar verlassen. Ihr müsst ihn so schnell wie möglich finden.
So, Mors, are we gonna save his wildling girl?
Patrick has nothing to do with these crimes, and he'll be cleared. Do you have a problem with that?
Well, yes, in that we have a problem with that.
We don't want him with us. That son of a bitch takes sick pleasure in killing us one by one.
We won't let you carry on with your little investigation, Mors. You need to stop it right now, else we'll stop you.
Adam Flowers is behind all these murders. More of your brothers will soon be dead unless we find him quickly.
Flowers? He's the one that ripped out their hearts.
I just don't believe it.
It is true, whether you believe it or not.
The warrior's balls. Well, in that case, I suppose we won't stop you.
A wise decision.
He should have been kicked out of the Night's Watch long ago.
The animal couldn't stop himself.
So. Auf zur Schenkung von Woolworth. Aber dann, ist Ward bestimmt der den Pressebrief geschrieben hat. Ich wusste auch, dass er einfach nicht stimmt, wenn der, hier sagt, er erinnert sich an nix. Das klang mir zu ungläubig. Findet Adam Flower in den Wald von Woolworth, bevor er den Punkt erreicht hat, dem es kein Zurück mehr gibt. Da fällt mir direkt ein Starset-Song ein. Nein, hak dich doch nicht am Baum fest.
Are you happy now? Here are your cursed hearts. They're yours.
Ja, wie komme ich denn da runter?
White Walkers. I hope you
Hallo.
savor them.
Ja, hallo. Wo? Ich sag mal, würdest du bitte? Alter, muss ich hier ganz außen rumlaufen? Was soll denn der Scheiß? Ah. Dass sie mal so Probleme mit so kleinen Vorsprüngen haben, ne? Das ist immer so lächerlich. Komm schnell.
Mors, there you are at last. And you've brought your friend. That's good. You were all that was missing.
Adam, we know that you're the one killing our brothers and stealing their hearts.
The bastards were trying to blackmail me. I still don't know which one of them it was, but it no longer matters. I got them all.
Are you insane, Adam? Give it up. You're trapped. You cannot hope to escape.
I'm not alone, Mors. They talk to me. Ever since that day, the wildlings forced me to eat poor Argalak's heart. The White Walkers! They want more sacrifices! Always have and always will!
No one is talking to you, Adam. You've simply lost your mind. And now you will die for all the crimes you have committed.
Feel free to try, but they won't let me die.
Tötet den geisteskranken Adam Flowers mit Vergnügen. Da habe ich überhaupt nichts gegen. Blutrausch, Raserei, Schlaggewitter. Du kannst die Kehle durchbeißen, wenn du möchtest. Oh. Klinge los. Und Angriff. Und er brennt. Das heißt, eine schöne Explosion kommt genau richtig. Bitte nochmal. Oder macht das hier. Das ist mir auch egal. Hauptsache. Ja, okay. Der stellt für uns kein Problem dar. Einfach weil wir zu zweit so badass sind. Und Adam Flowers ist tot.
So, the madman sent his old patrol to the grave.
Few people could have lived after what he went through.
I was unaware how powerful the forces were beyond the wall. The White Walkers are clear enemies of the Lord of Light.
And both nothing more than ghosts in someone's imagination.
You're not one to talk of ghosts, Mors.
I can't argue with that.
Schattenfeind. 57. Bei jedem Ausweichen wird der Gegner, der euch angreift, für 3 Sekunden betäubt. Ja, höfisches Schwert. Aufbäumer. Schattenfeind. Das kriegt Alester, weil Alester prädestinierter für diese Kurzschwerter ist. So. Sehr schön. Dann würde ich sagen, gehen wir noch zurück. Quest schließe ich nämlich jetzt in dieser Folge auch noch schön ab. So. Über Stock und Stein und alles. Ach, ich kann mich dran erinnern. Ich fand diesen Ort ultra scheiße damals. Da war doch was. Ja, ich glaube, der Wald von Mulwaf hat mir mit am wenigsten Spaß gemacht. Ich glaube, da war nämlich kackenlangweilig. Aber ich weiß es nicht mehr so genau. Zur schwarzen Festung. Man muss erst seine Augen zu benutzen wissen, bevor man richtig zu sehen vermag. Brandon Strom. Aber wer war das denn nochmal? Ich kann mich nicht dran erinnern. Aber ich weiß, dass er in den Büchern auch schon mal vorkam. Zumindest namentlich. Wir waren noch bei Band 5. Da hat sich noch nichts geändert vom Stand. So, und jetzt lass bitte Patrick gehen, weil Patrick ist gut und nicht scheiße.
I found Adam. He was the one behind all these murders.
It's hard to believe.
It all goes back to a patrol 3 years ago, when he said he escaped the wildlings. However, he didn't really escape. The wildlings agreed to let him go, after he ate the heart of the sworn brother they captured alongside him.
No, Jess. That's disgusting. I can't even imagine.
He thought he'd left all of it in the past, but someone knew his secret and had started blackmailing him. He was certain that it could only be one of the original patrol, so he began killing them off, one by one. The same vile way he killed the first of his brothers.
How could he do such a thing?
He'd lost his mind. When I found him in the forest, he talked of hearing voices and white walkers.
And what?
He was already dead when I reached Adam. There was nothing I could do to save him.
7 hells.
However, that monster is now dead. So we have no reason to be holding Patrick prisoner anymore.
Agreed. We'll release him right away, as soon as we inform the Lord Commander about what happened.
Thank you, Mors. Thank you with all my heart.
Now you'll be able to resume your watch.
Yes, I suppose. But to be honest, I'm unsure how I feel. My brothers were so quick to turn their backs on me. For many, I was never really one of them.
You're a sworn brother of the Night's Watch, Patrick. No one can deny that.
I suppose you're right.
Ja, 50 Erfahrungen. Sehr schön. Hat ja richtig was gebracht. Jetzt steigen wir nochmal ein Level mit den beiden auf. Ich würde aber sagen, jetzt ist es auch mal Zeit, diese Folge zu beenden. Und ich sage Tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal, wenn es wieder als Let's Play Game of Thrones. Und bis dahin, macht's gut.